Hello, Riverside Unified teachers. This is Laura King. I am a sixth grade teacher at Alcott Elementary, and I'm going to be teaching you how to use Quizizz. So first off, you go to quizizz.com. It's a free website, and kids do not have to download an app. They can just play it off their browser. And what you're going to see is you'll want to log in with Google, first of all. I've already created an account. And when you go, there's two options. You can find a quiz and play a quiz that someone else has made, or you can create one. I'm just going to go for finding ones that are already made. So I'm going to jump ahead and say, let's look for multiplication. And you could be that broad or you could be specific by typing in a grade level. When I type it in, it says fourth grade. This one's been played 6,000 times, a little over that. So I'm going to click on it. I want to preview it. So as I preview it, I would also recommend that you hit show answers and just double check that the work or the answers are correct, because we are human and we make mistakes. My students and I, when we play, we typically find that the answers are correct, but every once in a while they'll get a question and the answer is wrong. So if the questions look good to you, you can go ahead and keep that one. It has a little timer here. If you were playing live, you can keep that feature on or turn it off, where the kids only have 30 seconds to answer it. It puts a lot of pressure on the kids. I personally take it off. If you have a competitive class and it's something you know they'll do well with, you could keep it on. But since we're doing this from home, I'm going to be assigning it as homework. So play live in the classroom, assign homework, obviously, is what we're having to do right now. So I'm going to assign it to homework, and Quizizz is really cool because it is adaptable to our Google Classroom. So you're going to see, when do you want it due? Today's the 25th, but I'm going to give my kids multiple days. So I'm going to say by March 31st. What I'll do is I need to assign it to a classroom. So I'm going to select my homeroom class. We departmentalize. I could assign it to all three. I could assign it to two of them, but for now, I'm just going to give it one. I would give it a title. And then what I wanted to show you too is the settings down here. You can allow kids to take the quiz as many times as you would like, or you could put a limit on it if you only want them to try it once or twice. It's up to you. Show answers in the game. If you want them to know the correct answer, you can leave it on, or if you don't, you can turn that off. I like to show it post-game personally, so kids can go back and review. One thing I was talking about was the timer. I like to turn the timer off so the kids don't have that countdown and they can just answer it without the pressure. There's a leaderboard to see where you're doing when you're ranking against other people. If you feel like your class is not competitive, you can turn that off. These are nice if you were having it live, shuffling the questions or shuffling the answer options just in case two kids were sitting next to each other. Oh, it's funny too, because after you get it correct, there'll be a funny meme. So this one says, wave that one goodbye. Like, it's just fun. The kids have a lot of fun with it. So you want to make sure you assign it to your Google Classroom. You'll hit assign, and it's going to send the link to the kids, and they're going to see it in Google Classroom, and they'll just click and they can play the game. And it's up to you how many times they play it based on what you selected. And it's great because you'll get reports with the feedback, and on Google Classroom, it will also notify you who's completed it or not. So there's a lot of little things that you can play with, like creating your own, but have fun with it. There are millions of quizzes out there, and yeah, enjoy.